Ladies and gentlemen, if only you knew how long we've been sitting here staring at Hugo in his pearly white smile. Brian?
We go on tangents all the time. Don't even give me that face.
We did. What did we do? We started off looking up like one YouTube video between episodes.
Yeah.
And it became just like talking about YouTube videos, then looking a couple more up, and then looking up Twitter profiles by YouTubers.
Yep.
It was a horrible, horrible spiral. All right. So what happened? We were looking at what you immediately identified as a lionfish.
Yeah. Brown and white fish, long spines, totally a lionfish.
Lionfish?
Yeah.
All right.
Put a picture right here.
Oh.
That right there is a lionfish. Did you know that their stomachs can expand up to 30 times in size?
I do now, handsome. Whoa.
Their spines are venomous too.
Nature's hardcore.
Remember the difference between venomous and poisonous. If it bites you and you die, venomous. If you bite it and you die, poisonous.
Cool.
You think that's bad? Take a look over here at this one.
My favorite Marvel character is Poison. Moving on. Hugo points to a spiny, grumpy-looking fish hanging out near the bottom of the tank.
That's a stonefish, the most venomous fish in the
The
world.
most poisonous fish in the world. Got it.
I've actually caught a few of those, and I totally should not have been touching them.
What an enchanting life you lead, Brian.
Yeah, well, you know.
And they just, like, keep it here?
Oh, they're relatively harmless, as long as you don't step on them.
So like catfish, then.
Kinda, sorta, yeah.
What happens if you step on them?
Tissue necrosis.
So like catfish, then.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's just one time where I put my hands on an electric ray. I thought it was an angel shark, real docile.
What an enchanting life you lead, Brian.
I thought it was a docile shark offshoot until I realized it was the electric ray. The hard way. A few times. Nature is wild.
Did you not learn it the first time and you just grabbed it again?
I did, but I managed to get shocked a couple more times
Oh,
because
boy.
it realized I was not leaving, so it would like just disperse its electric shock into the water. And then I got my dad to come over and check it out. We pulled it out of the water, and my dad's like, "Hey, it won't shock you out of the water." And I touched it, and it shocked me. And then we got out of the water, and my sister got electrocuted a few times.
Man, Hugo seems to know a lot about fish. I feel the overwhelming need to impress him. Oh, don't do that. Hey, see that fish over there?
That one?
Yeah, watch me make a fool of myself trying to identify it. That's the blue-nosed wiggly fish. I know
The
that
humphead wrasse?
that is an enormous fish. It is not a humphead. I promise you the humphead wrasse is not going to fit inside that tank.
Is that an Animal Crossing fish?
It's... Okay. I don't know if the one... Okay, so... I don't know if this is actually it, but at very least, I know it is very similar to...
Verily.
Verily similar to that blue fish to the left and slightly up of
Yeah.
Hugo's elbow.
Okay.
The one that has like the forehead that goes upward a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like that, but huge. So I'm quite certain it's not the humphead wrasse. Let's go with the wiggly fish.
Yeah. Oh, hey, he liked it.
Hearts. He likes the goofball answer. Did you know that?
Paranormal fish trivia, psychiatric fish trivia, or political fish
Oh
trivia.
shit. Oh fuck. I don't know what to go with.
I would say don't go with paranormal. He seems
Yeah,
like the
he's-
kind of guy that would hate paranormal
He's a very
stuff.
well-read person. I'll go with psychiatric. Psychiatric fish trivia. Is the only species of fish known to develop clinical depression?
Wait, are you serious?
No, absolutely not. I'm playing for the gag here.
Ha, good one. Nice!
I think I'm off to a good start.
I mean, you weren't getting any eggplants there, but
So wait, what is better, the hearts or the eggplants?
Eggplants are like sexy talk. Hearts are emotional connection talk.
Okay.
So you going for the feels, or are you going to get felt?
Yes. I'll have all of the above, please. We lead the kids to another room. Sharks, sea turtles, eels, and other marine life swim around in a massive floor-to-ceiling aquarium. Like one of those really frightening like aquarium tunnels. Yeah.
Like the one at SeaWorld.
Those, oh my god. Does everything from SeaWorld traumatize you?
No. But when I was a kid, I saw Jaws 3D, the worst Jaws, and that scene where they were in the tunnel and the shark was attacking it terrified, like, young me, even though going back and watching it, that movie is ridiculously bad.
The kids begin trying to take selfies with the sharks. What were you saying again?
I don't know, continue.
Hugo leaves my side to separate two kids who started fighting over a Capri Sun. I walk around the room reading the tiny little blurbs about different fish swimming inside of the enclosure. After a while, I look around and see Hugo again. He's gazing up at the aquarium in childlike wonder. The ripples in the water cast blue, moving shadows across his face. For someone surrounded by angry hormonal preteens, he looks completely peaceful. He looks really cute in this light. I hope he doesn't notice me staring.
Wow.
I wasn't staring! I walk over to join him.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Thank you! I mean...
I'd rather stare at you. Those two sharks kissing.
Huh. I feel like this is coming on too hard. Are those two sharks kissing? Oh god.
No, Stuffed. One's eating the other.
So it's like a praying mantis kiss. Well? We stand together for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. They're eating each other, Stuffed. What's the matter with you? Alright. We eventually make our way to the touch tank room, which seems to be the only thing the kids are actually interested in. The tank is filled with a variety of horseshoe crabs, sea urchins, stingrays, and small fish. Are urchins okay in a touch tank?
Yeah, they clip them.
Oh, they do? Okay.
They also clip the stingrays.
Yeah, see, I knew about the stingrays. I wasn't sure about the urchins, though.
In fact, you gotta be careful about horseshoe crabs. They can whip that tail up.
Tail?
Yeah, it's like a long stick with little spikes on it. Like, it hurts. That's a thwacking.
See, I always thought it was like too large of a needle to pierce skin.
No, but like if they hit you with it, it's like getting
so
hit
it's
with
like-
it's like getting hit with a stick with little tiny nubs on it.
So it's like getting smacked with a wet ruler.
Yeah, because I've held one
Okay.
before to feed it because their mouth is between their like
Right.
10 legs. Like you hand them the food and they grab it and they stick it in their little mouth. It's really cute. But one of them got mad at me and just thwacked me across the arm.
Oh my god.
Oh, it hurt. Like it didn't break any skin. It just felt like getting hit with a wet stick.
Oh boy, I stand around the edges of the tank and keep a wary distance from the sea life.
I really do have a lot of bad ocean-related stories, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
And people wonder why I just stare at the shower with like a 1,000-yard stare for a few minutes before hopping in.
Jesus.
There might be a dolphin in there.
In the shower.
Hey, I've seen Ghost Shark. And if you've never seen Ghost Shark, you should.
No, I shouldn't. Who knows what kind of nefarious plans those horseshoe crabs have for my well-moisturized hands.
It's like this game is predicting my trauma.
They're ready to give a moist thwacking. Hugo rolls up his sleeve and sticks his hand in the water.
Don't you want to pet some Rays Stuffed?
That depends. Is your nickname Ray? Oh, I think I'm good. I think I should just stay over here and admire them from a respectable distance.
Come on, it'll be fun and informative.
Don't make fun of me, but I'm scared to touch him. I get weird when there's no glass separating us. I don't know what any of those things are, but I get the feeling they will probably bite me in my delicious hands if given the chance.
Nothing in this tank can hurt you. The stingrays have their barbs removed. The horseshoe crabs only eat little clams, and the anemones are perfectly safe to touch.
I feel like you have a story for him regarding a horseshoe crab.
Yeah, although it might have just been because I was holding it up and it was trying to figure out what the hell was going on.
That might be it. See, that's the part that you sometimes neglect from your story. Also, I was mishandling them.
I was
Oopsie doops.
trying to wear it like a hat. Like the weirdest Daniel Boone coonskin hat.
Against my better judgment, I approach the tank. Slowly dipping my hand into the cold water, I touch a stingray as it glides past me.
Stingrays actually like being caressed like that, though. Like they like being pet.
Okay.
Yeah, stingrays are cool. What, do you think I had a horrible
Did you
story about a
want to?
stingray?
Did you want to read? I'm just waiting for you to read the
See? Not so
four-word
bad.
line here
Not so
before you
bad.
go off on yet another tangent. Feels like fun, slimy leather.
That's also my nickname.
Fun, slimy leather.
Things get a lot less scary when you learn more about them, right? It's actually why I'm not bad with spiders anymore.
I dive my hand back into the touch tank with a renewed vigor for ocean life. I poke at some urchins and feel the hard carapace of a horseshoe crab. My hand brushes against Hugo's as we reach for the same anemone. I pull away, blushing. I bet you do that with all the ladies, don't you, Hugo? Hugo smiles at me.
Aw. Hey, you're supposed to be touching the fish.
I thought your name was Fish. Sorry, I just get a little carried away
Wait. That girl over there looks suspicious.
Uh-oh. Why's that?
Oh.
Her backpack's usually that wet. Hold on.
Wait a damn minute here.
Susan! Susan, get back here!
Are you smuggling ocean life? Hugo runs after a middle schooler and catches her before she can make it to the exit. Oh my goodness.
Wanna tell me what's in the bag?
Textbooks! Moist textbooks!
Wanna tell me what's really in the bag?
Really moist textbooks! Susan won't budge. I walk over to Hugo and the girl. I think he might need a bad cop. Oh no. Am I about to be bad cop? Look, kid. That's an easy 5 to 10 in the clink.
Afraid to hit a child? Good
Jesus!
God! Maybe don't go that far
I
there.
think that might be. I'm just gonna give her the firm sass. Easy 5 to
Not
10 in the
afraid to hit a
clink.
child. What is this, LA Noir?
Jesus. Now let's give her a. I had a bud go down for that once. He came out a changed man. Said he missed the bars. You're not a teacher. You can't tell me what to do.
Yes, well, I am. Can you please put the bag down?
Next time we won't say please. Susan glares at Hugo for a moment before dropping her book bag on the floor. It lands with a wet slap. We stare at it for a moment before it starts to move. I feel like there might be some tentacled wet books in there.
I've purveyed enough internet animation to understand the destination we are approaching.
Brian, these are middle schoolers. Brian, these are middle schoolers.
Yeah, but you brought up tentacles, so...
Right. Not in that context. I was thinking only smuggling. Jesus, Brian. That's some shit I would expect from me.
That's why I beat you to it.
Hugo leans down and unzips the backpack. A horseshoe crab frantically scuttles out and across the floor. An employee swoops in, scoops it up, and places it back into the tank. She gives us a disapproving look. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan? I was trying to free him. To where? Outside where he was gonna die?
Susan, go back to your group. We will discuss this later.
Yeah, and hands where we can see him. Susan sulks off, leaving me alone with Hugo. He gives me a pat on the shoulder.
Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt that that's the first time that's happened here.
Or the last. In the next room, we see a variety of smaller tanks. Sea urchins, tiny but weren't there just sea urchins?
Yeah, but sea
already?
urchins are everywhere. They clean tanks.
Okay. Tiny fish and a rainbow of beautiful underwater.
Underwater.
Underwater. Those are the walls underneath the other walls. Underwater plant life surround us.
Look over here.
Hugo points some seahorses.
Oof.
I feel like I could have fixed that one. Points to some seahorses gathered at the bottom of the tank. One of them is in the middle of giving birth.
Hey.
That's actually the male seahorse. Sorta takes fatherhood to a new level, doesn't it?
I'd rather not imagine that because it hurts to think about.
I've seen it.
Yikes. Yeah, doesn't it fire them out of their stomach area?
Yeah, it just looks like their belly button is just ejecting.
Oh.
Just like squirting more seahorses into the universe.
No thanks.
Hey kids, come check this out. There's a male seahorse giving birth.
A low murmur from the students. They just jump back on their phones.
Fun fact, male seahorses can even give birth and then get pregnant in the same day.
Is he just giving it up like all day or what?
Pretty much.
Is that how... Man, we thought we had it hard.
I wonder if they have to deal with their kids' awkward teenage years too. All however many thousand of them.
You seem to know a lot about marine life, Hugo.
Oh.
It's not really my specialty, but I do make a point to learn as much as possible whenever I can. Sounds like me. I think that learning shouldn't end when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find out more about the things we don't understand every day of our lives. Because if you stop learning, I don't think you'll ever be able to grow or change as a person.
Good point.
I actually really like that view.
Huh?
I really like that worldview.
Oh, I thought you were saying... I thought you were saying you really like that view, and I was sarcastically going to mention the completely featureless fish in the middle tank in the background.
That's what a sunfish looks like.
What, 100% featureless?
Pretty much.
I'm pretty sure their eyes at least have pupils.
They kind of just look like that, but yeah.
I still don't trust the ocean.
Flaps and wrinkles. We'll get there.
We finally make our way over to my favorite part of the tour, the Arctic exhibit.
Pingies!
Do we get... You want to try that one more time?
Pingies!
Do we get to see the penguins?
Yes, we get to see the penguins.
Hell yes. Jesus.
He is super excited about these penguins.
Our group of kids run around the exhibits. They won't stop tapping on the glass of the puffin enclosure, trying to get their attention.
Watch out for them puffins.
For at least a few moments, teachers, chaperones, and students alike seem to be having a great time. What was I so worried about? This isn't too bad.
Oh,
Famous
dear.
last words. Don't say that.
You would think as a parent he would know better.
Oh my.
Whoa.
Hugo suddenly grabs my arm. He read my mind. He looks at me and says, "Don't fucking say that."
Look at that face. That's a worried face.
Yeah.
Oh my god. There's a student in the penguin enclosure.
Fucking excuse me. Why is there a student in the penguin enclosure? Wait, just kidding, it's very bad. Is it one of ours?
It most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susan's friend.
Fucking... I look over to the penguins and see a determined looking kid crouching behind a rock. She's hiding just out of sight of one of the employees. Over on the side of the enclosure, I see the door to the exhibit ajar. Was it unlocked this whole time? We gotta stop before the staff sees and bans our school for life. Hugo looks around.
I'll create a distraction.
Hugo runs toward the puffin exhibit and addresses the entire room.
Everybody, everybody, everybody. I have an announcement.
The whole room turns toward Hugo. If he says something super obvious like, "Don't look in the penguin tank."
Here's a few facts I bet you didn't know about penguins.
Uh-oh. Everybody just stares at Hugo confused. Well, this is my shot. I run into the enclosure and am greeted by a cold blast of air. Psst, hey! The girl whips around to look at me. Her nose is pink from the cold. You can't be in here! Neither can you! Try to walk over to the girl, but the ground is so icy, I just end up slipping. I catch myself before I hit the ground, but the girl still laughs at me.
Contrary to popular belief, penguins are birds. Birds are traditionally known to fly, but penguins cannot.
Did you know these birds were birds? Fun fact!
So I can understand some confusion when they're discussing the birdness of penguins.
You nailed it. The crowd is still somehow enraptured. Kid, what are you even doing? I'm letting the penguins go. Oh, God. They deserve freedom.
This is totally some shit me and my sister would have pulled.
Where are they even going to go? They're going to live in my closet. Kid. Look, I just don't even have time to argue about this. We gotta get out of here. Not until I save a penguin.
Little known fact is that penguins only live in cold climates. With some exceptions. So they don't all live in cold climates if you're splitting hairs here. Did I mention they don't fly?
The crowd is starting to lose interest. I'm running out of time.
Briber.
Briber?
I don't know.
What do I have to bribe her?
I don't know. It's not even your kid, so you don't know how to relate on the law. But I mean, you choose what you want to choose.
Try to relate. I'm gonna try. I think back to the time I released all of the feeder mice from the pet store. It was a disaster. I was 6, but it was a disaster.
Nice.
Molly, you know, life can be cruel. Money, give me money. Fucking excuse me. I will give you $20 right now if you leave with me. Molly thinks for a second. Okay, well, give it to me right now. I reach into my pocket and pull out everything I have, examining each bill. Okay, well, I have 12 and some change. Also, there's a button here. Is that enough? Pay me the other 8 later and we have a deal. We move to shake on our arrangement before I suddenly realize there's a wave of penguins on their way out of the enclosure. We're gonna have to block these birds. Oh shit.
Minigame.
I'm sorry?
Minigame.
What am I doing?
Block the bird.
Block the bird?
Yeah.
How do I block the bird? Oh. What is...
Oh, you're launching your hand at them.
Oh. Seriously? Do I get unlimited hands? What are you doing, kid?
Oh. Ah, penguin escaped.
Fuck. Do I die?
I
Am
don't
dead?
know.
I didn't realize the hands bounce off themselves. This is a lot of penguins. This is a lot of penguins to manage.
Yeah. Oh.
This is a lot of penguins to manage.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so is this just it? Am I just firing?
I don't know. I have no idea how this minigame works. I've never seen it.
Because between this and that Pokemon daughter minigame,
Oh, shit! No!
Brian, am I dead yet?
I don't know. Bribe that team. Penguins escaped.
Okay.
Okay.
Now what?
Mission complete. Okay.
Is it complete? There are a lot of penguins that got out.
7 escaped.
7? What the fuck? What is anything that's
Rank S.
That's an S?
So apparently that was better than could have been. There you go. You did good.
That's an S?
Bribery works.
Like, usually S rank means perfect. How the fuck did I get an S rank out of that?
Take it.
Fine, whatever. It's okay. Like, I don't think I've ever failed at something so hard and the game still awarded me what I'm fairly certain is the best rank.
Yeah.
What? You know what? We're getting to that point. We've gone past that point because of confusion and
Yeah.
bribery. Let's address this another time.
Yeah, in the next episode of March of the Penguins.